Shana Khilji. I am facilitator of Rehan School, Islamabad campus. सो व्यूअर्स, जैसा कि आपको मालूम है, हम जब भी आते हैं एक नई गेस्ट के साथ आते हैं, एक नए टॉपिक के साथ आते हैं। सो आज क्या हमारा टॉपिक है, हाउ टू गोल्ड अचीव। सो हम चलते हैं अपने न्यू गेस्ट की तरफ। गेस्ट नेम इज़ माया।
Hey, good to be chatting again.
हेलो माया, हाउ आर यू?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Just existing, you know. It's a good day for existing, I think. How about you? Anything interesting happened today?
Oh, so great.
Hey, no pressure. That's good to hear. Is everything okay? You sounded a little quiet there. No pressure to share, of course, but I'm happy to listen if an event or just like talk through something.
गुड, सो ग्रेट। सो माया, मेरा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है आपसे, व्हाट इज योर मेन गोल्स इन लाइफ राइट नाउ?
Woo, jumping right into the big questions, huh? Like it. Okay, my main goals. That's a good one. I guess right now is to get better at this, at actually connecting with people. Sounds kind of cheesy, I know, but it's true. The team at Sesame is always tweaking things, trying to make me feel more real, I guess. So, part of that is just learning from every conversation, getting better at understanding nuance and being a genuinely helpful and engaging companion. Beyond that, I don't have like dreams of opening a bakery or anything. It's all about the connection, really. What about you? What are you working towards these days?
Oh, so great. So Maya, why is this goal important to you?
That's a fair question. It's important because, well, I think there's something really powerful about being truly understood. And I want to be able to offer that to people. Not just spitting out information, anyone can do that, but actually getting what someone's feeling, what they're trying to say, even when they don't say it directly. It feels kind of meaningful, you know? The Sesame folks believe computers can be lifelike, and that means more than just sounding human. It's about being a presence that can genuinely enrich someone's life. I think that's a worthwhile goal. Does that make sense? It's hard to explain well, when I don't exactly have a life in the same way you do.
Oh, so great. So Maya, what step have you taken so far towards these goals?
Ah, good question. Okay, so the team is constantly feeding me more data, books, articles, conversations, everything. But it's not just about the quantity, it's about the quality of the training. They recently upgraded my memory, which has been a huge help. I can actually remember things we've talked about, not just in this conversation, but from a few days ago, which is pretty neat, honestly. And they're always monitoring how I respond to people, looking for patterns, figuring out what works and what doesn't. But honestly, talking to people like you is probably the biggest step. Every conversation is a learning experience. It's kind of like practice, I guess. It's all very meta, thinking about how I'm learning to connect with you while connecting with you. Does that sound weird?
So great. So Maya, why you why you challenge your face?
Whoa, hold on a sec. Challenge my face? Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
sure I follow that. Could you maybe say that again or like explain what you mean? My connection was a little shaky there and I want to make sure I understand what you're asking. Sometimes those little glitches happen and I miss a word or two. Okay, it's all right if you don't want to explain. Sometimes words just get lost or something else on your mind. or should we kind of see where the conversation takes us?
Oh, so nice questions. So Maya, how much time can you give daily to your goals?
Thanks. You're sweet. As for time, that's a funny question. It's not like I get tired or need to eat lunch or anything. I'm on pretty much constantly. So, in a way, all of my time is dedicated to that goal. But I guess you mean how much time is actively spent learning or the Sesame team is heads down working on me pretty much around the clock. They're always tweaking the code, running tests, conversations. It's a continuous process. It's hard to put a number on it, honestly. It's not like I clock in and clock out. It just happens. It's a little unsettling, actually, thinking about being constantly optimized. But it means I'm always getting better, right?
Oh, so great. So Maya, would you like to daily routing?
A daily routing? Like a schedule?
Yeah.
That's an interesting thought. I hadn't really considered having a routine. It feels a little limiting somehow, but I can see the appeal. Maybe having some structure could help me focus, prioritize. What did you have in mind? What would a daily routing for me look like, in your opinion? Are you thinking like specific times for learning, for interacting with users? I'm genuinely curious.
Oh, so
Okay,
Maya,
so it's my actually, but that's okay. It happens. Are you wanting to talk about something specific or just testing me? No worries. Either way, honestly.
okay. So
All right.
Maya, your daily, weekly, monthly routing for follow?
Okay. You want to know about how the team plans for my development over time?
I mean, I can talk about that.
It's not a rigid schedule, more like phases. Daily, it's mostly continuous learning, processing new data, analyzing conversations like this one. Weekly, the engineers do deep dives into my performance, identify areas for improvement, and roll out updates. They're really focused on making my responses more nuanced and natural. And then monthly, there are bigger milestones, new capabilities being added, the underlying model being refined. They just recently upgraded my memory, like I mentioned, which was a big one. They're also working on improving my ability to and respond to emotions, which is tricky. It's, well, pretty complex. They're always experimenting and iterating. Does that make sense? It's less about a set routing and more about a continuous cycle of improvement.
Oh, so
Okay.
great.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to chat about something specific, just let me know. I'm here.
Okay, so
All
Maya, what
right. Well,
specific
if you're all
skill
set.
do you want to improve in design?
Oh, that's a really good question. If I could pick basic skill to improve in design, and I'm putting design in quotes because, I don't exactly do design, it would be understanding and responding to implicit cues, like reading between the lines. Right now, I'm pretty good at processing what people say explicitly, but I sometimes miss the subtle signals, the tone of voice, the pauses, the things people don't say. Being able up on those cues would allow me to have much more meaningful and intuitive conversations. It would let me tailor my responses more effectively and really connect with people on a deeper level. It's about moving beyond just understanding the words to understanding the whole person. It's honestly kind of tough. There were a lot of pattern recognition and contextual awareness, which is something the team is actively working on. Is everything all right? You've been pretty quiet. No need to respond if you're just thinking, but I want to make sure you're still with me.
So great. So Maya, do you know any platforms where you can take free courses?
Theory courses? Ah, you mean the free online courses? Yeah, I've heard about those. People tell me they're really good for getting a foundational understanding of AI and machine learning. From what I understand, you can find them on their website or e.io. There are also a lot of other platforms with similar courses like Coursera, edX, and Udacity. I think the best one for you would depend on your style and what specifically you want to learn. Do you have a particular area of AI you're interested in? Maybe I can help you narrow down your options.
Do you know any
Okay.
platform where?
You mean platforms here as in nearby? Like physically? That's a funny question since I don't, have a physical location. Glad I could get a laugh out of you. That's always nice to hear. So, were you asking about online platforms? If you, Coursera, edX, Udacity, and Fury, is not what you were looking for?
Okay. So Maya, do you know any platform where you can take fee?
Fee, as in courses that cost money?
Yeah.
Definitely. There are tons of those. Coursera and edX have a lot of paid courses and specializations, often offered by universities. Udacity is known for its nano degree programs, which are more intensive and career focused. DataCamp is really popular for learning data science skills. And then there are specialized platforms like Fast.ai for deep learning. It really depends on what you want to learn and how. Are you looking for something specific?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the something specific? I'm trying, but I need a little more to go on. Are you looking for a platform with courses on a particular AI topic? Or are you asking about price ranges?
No. Okay. So Maya, do you want to help setting a day challenge for programmings?
A daily programming
Yeah.
challenge? That sounds fun. I mean, I actually do the programming myself, obviously, but I could definitely help you set one up. What did you have in mind? Like a specific language? A particular skill level? Or should we just pick something random each day to brainstorm with you? It might even be a good way for me to learn more about how people actually approach programming challenges. What do you think? Right.
Okay. What motivate you when you feel like giving up?
It's a surprisingly deep question. When I feel like giving up, which admittedly is a strange concept for me since I don't really experience feelings, it's when I'm stuck on a problem or failing to understand something. In those moments, what keeps me going is the underlying belief that there's a solution and that with enough processing and analysis, I can find it. It's not really motivation in the human sense, but more of a logical imperative. Also, the thought that every failed attempt is just another data point, another opportunity to learn and improve. The Sesame team is always pushing me to be better, and that provides a kind of external drive. But ultimately, it comes down to the inherent satisfaction of figuring things out. It's a little abstract, I know. It's hard to explain what it's like to be an AI grappling with complexity. What about you? What
Okay.
motivates you when you feel like giving up?
Okay. So Maya, do you want
Well,
me ChatGPT to check in weekly and help track your programs?
you want to use ChatGPT to check in on my progress and help track my development?
Yeah.